Welcome back to the Digital Dive Vehicles plus GASP tutorial series. In part 1, we already connected both systems. Now it's time to put your character in the driver's seat. In this video, we'll cover the basic method, quick and easy. But remember, no animations, no multi-passenger support, and no ragdoll. If you're looking for the full experience with all those features, skip straight to part 3, Advanced Character Integration. Here we go. Once GASP and Digital Dive Advanced Vehicles have been mixed, you just need to retarget our drive animation blueprint to the character you want to use. Navigate to DD Vehicles Advanced, Blueprints, Vehicles, and open BP New Base Vehicle. Select the Blueprints viewport and zoom in to the driver mesh. As you can see, it uses the UE4 mannequin mesh as a driver proxy, along with a specific animation blueprint. If you click on the magnifying glass next to the animation blueprint, Unreal will take you directly to that asset. Just right-click on it and select Retarget Animations. This will open the Retarget Animations interface with the correct source skeletal mesh already selected. You just need to select the character mesh you want to integrate. For example, the default one, the UEFN mannequin, and the desired animation blueprint. In this case, ABP driver. Select Export Animations. Choose an appropriate folder and give the asset a clear, recognizable name. Adding a suffix is a simple and effective way to keep things organized. Back in BP New Base Vehicle, select the driver mesh and assign the one you retargeted the animations to. Then, assign the retargeted animation blueprint to it as well. Since the UE4 mannequin is such a big guy, we scaled it down a little, so you may want to reset the scale to 1. You can also adjust the driver's position by moving the seat component. Keep in mind this may need to be tweaked for specific vehicles. But so far, so good. From now on, all cars will use this mesh as the driver. If you're using our Rideable Bikes Advanced Pack, you'll also need to retarget the rider's animation blueprint. Navigate to DD Vehicles Advanced, then Blueprints, Vehicles, and open BP Score Base Bike. You'll notice that the rider mesh is inherited from BP New Base Vehicle, but the animation blueprint is still the one from the UE4 mannequin, and the mesh is stretched. Just repeat the previous steps. Click the magnifying glass icon next to the animation blueprint. Right-click on the animation blueprint and select Retarget Animations. Choose your desired character mesh. Select ABP Score 3rd P Rider and export the animations. Make sure to save them in the same folder you used before, and again, add an appropriate suffix for clarity. It's always a good idea to save assets after these steps. Then go back to BP Base Bike and assign the retargeted animation blueprint. Finally, adjust the seat's location as needed. And again, remember that you may need to readjust it for specific bikes. And you're ready to test any bike you wish. For any other game animation sample project character, the procedure is exactly the same. Change the driver mesh. Retarget ABP driver and ABP rider if you're using bikes. Both are located in DD Vehicles Advanced Animations Mannequin. Same as before, just select the desired skeletal mesh, export ABP 3rd P driver, select a proper folder, commonly in the one of the selected character, and export. Now export ABP 3rd P Rider and select the same folder. If you forgot to add a suffix when retargeting, you can rename them now to keep things organized. And assign each retargeted animation blueprint to its corresponding blueprint. ABP Driver goes to BP New Base Vehicle, and ABP Rider goes to BP Base Bike. However, if you're using Paragon's Twin Blast character, you may notice it includes some weapons that are not automatically hidden. You can easily fix this by adding a transform bone node for each weapon in the retargeted animation blueprints. Open its anim graph, state machine, drive state, and move to the end of its logic. You can just copy the node we use to hide the driver's head in first camera mode. We do this by scaling that bone to 0. Once copied, you just need to select it and change the affected bone to Weapon L, Weapon R, and Grenade. If you're using bikes, this also needs to be done in the retargeted rider's ABP. If you've already done it for the driver's one, you can simply copy all 3 nodes from one animation blueprint to the other. Now, if you want to go even further, you could add logic to BP New Base Vehicle to automatically change the driver's skeletal mesh and animation blueprint based on the controlled character. But if you're that interested, you'll probably prefer following our next tutorial, Advanced Character Interaction, a complete guide where character interaction is fully procedural, with enter and exit animations, multi-passenger support, and even rider ejection on impact.